EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal it's time for football. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the New England Patriots. Visitor sideline, a look at the Raiders head coach. His team making the long flight. Always difficult to play the 1 o'clock Eastern game when a West Coast team feels like it's 10 a.m. on their body clock. On the other side, it's Patriots head coach. Comes Ashton Genty, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 12 yards to start the ball game. That is a first down.
First down, Las Vegas.
Play fake. Now Mendoza. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the gun, here's Mendoza. That one intercepted on the third play of the game. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown. Andres Borregales for the extra point. He's got it, and the Patriots are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This fielded at about the 9. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely, and the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league. And then now defenses have to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now in the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass. And there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime and multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, like, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat them. These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. The got it straight ahead now with Genty. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Vegas.
And the Raiders first down.
Fake to Genty, and now Mendoza. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second and 10.
They run out of the gun with Genty. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
A gain of 4, and it's third down.
Shotgun snap for Mendoza. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it out to Ashton Genty that time. And it's going to lead to fourth down. They snap it to Mendoza. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down. On first and 10, it's Genty. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. Numbers on the ground for Genty last time out. 14 carries, 67 yards. Here's Mendoza now on second down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 3 yards to go.
He'll try to pick it up with Genty. And he'll have it. He'll have it at the 16-yard line. First down picked up as the running game comes through.
Gain of 5.
What a nice drive this continues to turn out to be. I mean, to continue to maintain possession and sustain this drive, you can feel the defense is starting to wear down. So they had an opportunity there to get off the field and come away with a third down stop, but they pick up just enough and get a fresh set of downs.
That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal. Genty will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown.
Touchdown, Raiders.
Believe it or not, Mike, this is actually the way system. They're trying to force offenses to go the long way. Don't give up explosives, and then try to compete for field goals in the red zone. So not only is this offense able to sustain possession and maintain the ball, but when you come away with touchdowns, it's just backbreaking for these defenses.
We're all top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Drake May, year 3 for the 3rd overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. Runner-up for the league MVP a year ago, and the 2nd youngest quarterback to start a Super Bowl.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, his team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. They've got it second down and 6 to begin. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, here's May. He'll try to run for it. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up first down.
He'll get this out to Henderson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 6. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15 halfway there as he's down at the 15.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's May again. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the Raiders' 15-yard line.
Throwing on second down. May. Sure pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
The Patriots first down.
Henderson trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
Scoops on the stop. It's a gain of a yard.
2 minutes to play.
Brings up
First
second
half,
and goal
all tied at
3-yard
7.
line.
We're back to Foxborough. After this, they'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal. And in motion is Brown. Once more, Henderson. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Here's May. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. As they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
On for the Patriots field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
That one is good. As the Pats get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
You know, if it's 4th and 1, 4th and 2, you're at least entertaining the thought of going for it. But I think with what they were remaining left there, half winding down, I do think I'm okay with their taking those points.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31. Here comes second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Out of the gun, Mendoza. Finding his tight end, Mayer. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Gain on the play. First down, Las Vegas.
Back to throw, Mendoza. He'll air it out down the middle. That is brought in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout. Good start to this drive so far. Another 1st and 10. To throw is Mendoza. That's to the right side. And it's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll bring up second down. Throwing again, it's Mendoza. That's to the right side, and caught by Bauer. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
And the Raider first down.
Mendoza to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Again, Mendoza. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This will be a 38-yard attempt. His kick is good. And the Raiders will level the score. So the late field goal brings us level. Final few seconds before halftime as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. On 2nd down, it's May. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now. We begin at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on Tampa Bay. And this is a Mecca Ibuka. We see so many of these, a run-pass option. They go for the pass, and it was the right decision. And that's a 61-yard touchdown grab. The Buccaneers with an important W. They didn't want to start 1-4, and they won't following their victory here. From there, let's look in on the Colts and Steelers up in the Steel City. And how about a big play from the Colts defense? They force the fumble, ball's loose, and then the presence of mind to scoop it up, and he wants to score. He will. Touchdown. The Colts trying to get back over 500 in the early parts of the season. They lead at the break. Lastly, our editors have made the call. Who's our impact player from Week 5? Well, it's this man. And it's Trevor Lawrence. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The Jaguars do, however, wind up falling in this one. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. In our game, it was the first running back taken in the draft a year ago, Ashton Genty, with a strong first half. His guys locked in a tight one, 10-10 at the half. For the second half kickoff, back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Rolling out, Mendoza. Oh, he's got Tucker open downfield. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And the Las Vegas first down.
On the handoff, this is Genty. Whoa! He gets free. And he will go all the way. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing.
To add the PAT. It's up and good. And the Raiders will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Williams. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Trevion Henderson and the rest of this New England offense set for their next possession. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
7-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup.
And in motion is Brown.
Second and inches.
Again, it's Henderson. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
His pass intended for Hunter Henry.
3rd down and 9.
Quay Walker on the coverage.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Open man is Booty. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
36 yards.
This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll run. It's Henderson. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7.
Second down, they need 3.
Second and 3.
First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run with Henderson. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
Stopped short of the goal line. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and goal.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 1, 2nd and goal. In motion goes Dobbs. And show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. It's the tight end Henry in motion. 3rd and goal. It's Henderson.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
So a big spot looming here for Andres Borregales. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, you know, I understand the logic, right, Mike? You say, okay, at the end of this drive, we just want the lead. And, all right, so you've checked that box. But with this much time left, I think I'm standing on the sideline if I'm the coach, and I'm really considering going for it in that spot. So time will tell if the decision to kick it pays off.
Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there as the Athletic away for a moment. Now the rookie out of Arkansas, here is Mike Washington. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup for 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Mendoza. And that is incomplete, but a flag is down back in the backfield. Did they hit the quarterback late?
Well, I mean, we see it every week. There is a conscious push to protect quarterbacks, Mike. I get it. They are the face. They are the stars of the league, and sometimes it can go a little bit too far, but this felt like the right call. It was close, but that's a late hit, and it's going to draw a flag near every time.
On 1st down, it's Mendoza. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Fake to Genty, and now Mendoza. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I tell you, after the game, he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
And 10 yards to go.
Shotgun snap for Mendoza. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find a throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down. They snap it to Mendoza. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big 4th down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
That's good for a Patriots.
On the ground, here is Henderson. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Off the play fake, here's May. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Man in motion is Brown. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And third and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. Second down, 8 yards to go. Now, May. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Hunter Henry, touchdown New England. That is second TD catch of the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Makes the score Patriots 27, Raiders
The
17.
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Ashton Genty and this Raiders offense coming back out for their next turn with the ball. And he has put in a full... Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. First and 10, and here's Mendoza. Throw right side is taken in by Bass. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. That one good for a dozen and a very quick first down. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's first and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. And it comes to 4th and 2. In the air again, Mendoza. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
First down, Raiders.
Throwing, Mendoza. That one caught by Benson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First down, Raiders.
They'll stick to the ground. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 9.
On the stop. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Here's Mendoza now on second down. He'll get that to Mike Washington. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
First and goal, Raiders.
Out of the gun, Mendoza. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage.
Incomplete.
It'll bring up second down.
Leads to second and goal.
Throwing is Mendoza. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. And it's going to bring it to third and goal.
Down and goal from the 8-yard line.
Here's Mendoza. That's to the end zone, intercepted. And the Patriots are going to get the ball back on the turnover.
Third down pass. Intercepted. The Patriots take over first and 10.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. So it's a win for the Patriots, and it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on
High five! I'm Scott Hansen, everyone, and this is the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap, presented by Lowe's. Earn your Sunday. Lots to get you caught up on. Why don't we start out in Foxborough? The Patriots at home to take on the Raiders. And it's the New England defense that comes up with the big play here. They force the mistake out of the rookie quarterback. That's going to hurt because this one is taken back all the way. Touchdown. The Patriots move to 4-1, looking good as they get the win here. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And how about a big play from the Colts defense? They knock the football out, force the fumble, scoop it, and they're taking it back the other way. What a game-changing play. Touchdown. The Colts started the year 0-2, but now have won 3 in a row, including this one. Moving on, time to take a look at this week's NFL injury report. The big story revolves around Josh Jacobs. X-rays showed that he suffered a fracture to his foot. He'll likely miss a week or two of action, but appears to have dodged a major injury here in the early part of the year. Time now for our Player of the Week from Week 5. Our nominee is this man, Justin Herbert. He was fantastic in the win at SoFi. How about this? More than 300 yards passing and 3 touchdown passes. The Chargers get a second straight win after that 1-2 start. Here now, a look at the rest of this week's top performers around the NFL. Next up, let's show you some numbers. Here are your league leaders in receiving through the first month plus of the season. With that, a look at the rest of what went on in week number 5. 30 teams in action, with Kansas City and Carolina the first to have their respective bye weeks. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.